Yes, so as it turns out, there's another feature-length fan-made Zelda movie, The Legend of Zelda: The Sage of Darkness. It didn't have as much hype leading up to its release as Hero of Time, but it still built quite a following of its own, and there have even been comment wars online over which movie is better. So, does Sage of Darkness succeed where Hero of Time failed? Well, let's find out. The movie opens in the First Evangelical Church of Hyrule with a prologue that sums up the events of pretty much every Zelda game ever.
This ancient harmony between the Dark One, the princess, and the hero of time was a cycle, repeating century after century at the edge of a knife.
Oh, so that's how Nintendo made an entire franchise out of saving the same damn princess over and over again. And before you say anything, yes, those are electric lights in the background. Just one of many anachronisms floating around in this movie. In fact, as a drinking game, take a shot every time you see one. You're sure to die of alcohol poisoning by the second act. We then flash forward to this film's version of Link, a farm boy who was orphaned at a young age, cause heaven forbid Link should ever have on-screen parents. Not only was Link left to tend a farm on his own, but also to raise his younger brother Kyron, his only family in the entire world. We're also introduced to the latest version of Zelda, who looks like she just got back from the prom, as she speaks to the villain, Prince Erdogan.
I just got done speaking with your noble father, and he agreed that our alliance should go through. The only one holding us back is you, since you are the last of his advisors to sign the treaty.
How can you claim to offer allegiance when at this very moment your troops are occupying my people's towns and villages?
But you see, Princess, it is in both of our best interests to be in league. With the combined powers of Gerudo Valley and Hyrule, we can become invincible.
At least that's what the cue cards tell me. So after an epic battle between overacting and underacting, we learn that Erdogan is actually a descendant of Ganondorf who's taken over the family business of invading Hyrule.
Zelda, you are wise, and I know you love your people. I had always hoped that you would be my queen one day.
Just think, if our nations aligned, we could rule side by side.
I'd rather be hurled into the sea than spend a moment of my life bound to you.
Fine, do it.
Excuse me, princess.
Wait, let me see that again. The villain actually did something? Right. So yes, Erdogan has imposed his authority on Hyrule and has begun exploiting the people. Naturally, it's only a matter of time before he comes face to face with Link.
Look, I'm not paying the fine, and you have no right to charge me for it either.
I suppose if you're unwilling to cooperate, we can burn this lovely house to the ground.
Keep it up and I'll insult your fashion sense, too. After Erdogan leaves our hero flat broke, Link decides that it's time to take action, so he heads to Hyrule Castle wearing his father's old military uniform.
No one gets in these castle walls by order of Prince Erdogan.
I'm not leaving until I can feed my family.
Wow, completely useless guards. This is a Zelda movie!
You're coming with me. What is this?
V for Vendetta? But rather than have his head shaved, Link is brought face to face with the Princess Zelda.
So why did you bring me here? How do you know me?
I've been watching you since Erdogan came to your farm the other night.
You were there?
I was trying to keep a distance unless you needed my help.
You have something the other citizens don't have. You have the courage to stand against Erdogan, even though you're powerless to stop him. That is why I've been watching you. And that is why I believe you are the key to his destruction.
Cue exposition now.
Long ago, a situation like this occurred. A man from the desert came to the kingdom in search for the golden power. But then a hero arose and sealed him away.
Golden power? What are you talking about?
Do you mean to tell me that you're unfamiliar with The Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, that Hero of Time movie didn't explain anything. So Zelda tells Link about the cycle mentioned earlier, explaining that at the time of the world's beginning, there was a dispute between the gods over how the world should be governed. This caused the Triforce to be split into 3 pieces, leading to a cycle where the hero and the princess have to seal Ganondorf away every century or so. I will admit, Sage of Darkness takes some pretty drastic liberties with the origin story here, but I actually like the idea of a never-ending cycle, since it makes sense of why Ganondorf keeps coming back over and over and over and over again.
The cycle's repeating in our lifetime, Link. I don't know how, but he will summon Ganon and destroy us all if we don't find the Hero of Time.
What am I supposed to do?
Link, it's you. You're the hero of time. You have the courage to stop him. Link, I must know. Are you with us or not?
I don't know, Princess.
Is there someone more reliable I could hear all this from? Say, a talking tree? So Zelda gives Link time to think it over and sends him home to keep him from being discovered. Meanwhile, everyone's favorite ginger prince tries to think of a way to win Zelda over by consulting his evil sidekick, the Skull Kid, a character commonly used in the games, this time adapted into a badass Liam Neeson impersonator.
If I'm out of line, by all means, correct me.
I swear, that voice can make anything sound cool.
My liege, may I suggest something?
What?
You come to my apartment, we get some Ben & Jerry's, and we watch the finale of Project Runway.
I like where this is going.
There is still one more option we have yet to exhaust.
And what is that?
Marriage, my lord. It is our heart's desire.
It shall be granted to you.
So Erdogan turns to the age-old tactic of marrying for political gain.
It is done. Take my wife to her quarters.
I'll be there as soon as I hit puberty. Meanwhile, Zelda has contacted Link through magic, asking for help, so Link finally decides to nut up and heads back to the castle, leaving Chiron in the care of the village elder.
Oh my, how you look like your father. If only he were alive to see you now.
If he was really great, he'd still be alive.
Link, don't hold your father's death against him. It was not his fault that he died and left you boys.
Yeah, whatever, I got Linkin Park on my iPod, I'll be fine. Meanwhile, with the kingdom under his control, Erdogan continues his tradition of being a villain who does something other than stand around and monologue.
What do you want, Erdogan?
To do your daughter?
Power.
Oh, right, sorry, power. Yeah, power's good.
You're beaten, old man.
Link then meets Zelda at the ruins of the Temple of Time, but they're soon joined by Erdogan.
Father?
Your kingdom is mine. And you're next, farm boy.
Link, where's your brother?
At home.
You must go to him now. Take him to the hills and hide. There's
Wait,
still
so
time.
Link
Go.
ran all the way to the castle just so Zelda could tell him to run all the way back home? What the crap?
Link,
I don't have time.
it's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Okay, that was awesome. So Link runs all through the night, only to find that he's too late. Wait, how did Erdogan beat him there? I don't see any horses. How did he get there before him?
By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Having struck a critical blow to Link's morale, Erdogan sends in his highly trained guards to finish him off. However, Erdogan makes the mistake of forgetting that Link is the main character.
Soya!
A worthy effort, farm boy, but futile.
Just kidding. So Link wakes up under the care of that guard he met back at the castle.
The name's Davik.
However, Chiron did not survive. Wait, what is going on with Davik's hair? A second ago it was brown, now it looks like he has a horrible skin condition.
I know you better than you think. I, too, have lost someone to the forces of Gen. She was my sister. When she finally did die, her husband couldn't get over it. He followed shortly thereafter. Now her oldest son sits before me.
So you're my uncle then?
Yeah, just ignore the fact that I look 2 years younger than you.
The day we met.
So after providing some backstory about Link's parents, Davik offers to train Link.
You're gonna kill Erdogan with this. This is the White Sword. It's an ancient blade. Its origins are unknown.
A far-off land called eBay. However, because of the White Sword's magic, Link isn't strong enough to wield it yet.
I will train you how to use this sword. The little time that we have.
Now, I'm gonna need you to go out into the wilderness and kill boars until you reach level 50. So after Davik trains Link to use all different kinds of weapons, he puts our hero to one final test.
Unleash that hatred! Imagine I'm him. slaughtering your brother. Women and children beg for mercy as they die.
Internet reviewers will have their videos taken down for copyright infringement!